Right, I think I'm live now. So before I go live and announce all of the giveaways, or the winners to the giveaways, obviously I just wanted to thank the retailers again. So all the people who have entered the competition, just bear in mind that I will be doing another giveaway at 2K subscribers. So every share, every like, comment, really pushes the algorithm for the channel. And hopefully you'll have another chance, I guess, at entering the next competition. But hello, Ants Norway, Ants Junior, Blomsaft, Happy Ant, Stein, Ants England, Anti Matters, Dean. I think I'm getting everyone in here. Yeah, I think I'm getting everyone in. Gecko, IKEA. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, Martin, as well. How are you doing, mate? But as I've mentioned, obviously, we have, since the 1,000 giveaway, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, I've already gained something like 170 odd subscribers, which is absolutely mind blowing. I'm almost at 2,000, and so you pronounce it correctly. Oh my god, I know. But anyway, yeah, it's been an absolute journey, and I can't thank you all enough. I'm nearly at 2,000. So again, if you haven't won this time, just bear in mind I'll be doing another giveaway like this at 2,000 subscribers. So any share, any like, comments, anything like that you put towards the channel goes a million miles and pushes the algorithm a little bit more, for the next giveaway. But what we'll do is I want to thank the retailers. So the Ant Lady, Ant Davy, and Antics, Wakushi, High Tech Ants, Micro Exotics, Ants HQ, Aesthetic Ants, Foods View, which is actually Scott's Inverts, Happy Ant UK, and Spider Mom, who contributed to that, and Northampton Reptile Centre as well. But I wish I had some sort of cool drum roll sound in the background as I'm announcing these, but I'll be announcing them now anyway. So for the first prize was the Ant Lady, which was the £25 gift voucher. So the Ant Lady, the winner to the Ant Lady voucher is Ant Junior. So congratulations, Ant Junior. I think, Ant Junior, you've actually ended the 100 subscribers, the 500 subscribers, the 250 subscriber I did. So I think it was only a matter of time before you actually ended up coming out with one of these. But Ant Junior, you've won the £25 gift vouchers from the Ant Lady anyway. So if you want to message me on Instagram, you have my Instagram, just message me on there. And yeah, you'll just get browsing on the store. Pretty sure there's a lot of things you've probably found on the store that you want or need for your colonies. But yeah, congrats, Ants Junior. But I always feel bad for everyone who has entered the competitions and hasn't won. I always just do. It's just me. But either way, it's why I try and put as much as I can into these giveaways, because you guys have shown me so much support. The second prize was the Ants Davy gift voucher, which was another £25 gift voucher as well. So the £25 gift voucher from Ants Davy is Martin Lyle. So I did see it here as well on the chat feed. So Martin Lyle, you've won a £25 gift voucher from Ants Davy store. So again, just message me on Instagram. I'm in contact with anyway. It's someone who I actually message. But yeah, just message me and I'll sort that voucher out for you. The next one, which was Antics, which again was another £25 gift voucher. All the natural setup, which I think actually equates to about £35 or something like that for the natural setup. Anyway, let's train of thought. Yes, that's okay, Ants Junior. Discord is okay if you want to message me there. You don't have to message me on Instagram if you haven't got that. But yeah, that's absolutely fine. Just message me on Discord or on my server. Or privately, which is just fine. But basically, Antics, £25 gift voucher, all the natural setup, which we currently have in the store. I'm not sure how soon he's got them back in stock, because I know when he officially released them, they kind of went pretty quick. So yeah, but the winner of that is actually Dazza. So Dazza, you've just won the £25 gift voucher from Antics, all the natural setup, Dazza. It was down as Dazza. I don't know what your YouTube channel is. I know you as Dazza. There's a few people here I use like your normal names because I sometimes speak to you as well. And there's also some people who I don't speak to who have just left the comment in the YouTube section who've also got on there. And so I think it's Dazza. Anyway, Dazza, you've just won a £25 gift voucher for Antics, all the natural setup. The next one was Wakushi, which was the £50 gift voucher. So obviously it was quite a big one, this one. This was just left on YouTube, so I'm going to drop the name there, which was Fenner J. Fenner. I think I've said that right. So Fenner J. Fenner, you've won yourself a £50 gift voucher for the Wakushi store. So congratulations. Again, message me on Instagram or Discord, whatever's easier for you. You can just message me on there. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of cool. So yeah, £50 gift voucher for yourself, Fenner J. Fenner. Actually, I'm gonna type it in the chat now if I can, just so you can see how it's laid out. I think I'm saying it right, Fenner J. Fenner. I'm just going to put that there and then pin it just over here. So Fenner J. Fenner, there you go. Oh, £50 Wakushi. Yeah, it is £50 Wakushi voucher. He's my friend and he won. Oh, congratulations. It's one of your friends. But yeah, tell Fenner J. Fenner that he's won the £50 Wakushi gift voucher. I already have the voucher ready. Some of them, the retailers have already sent me them. Some of them, what I do is when I announce the winners, I then get the vouchers from them and sort of send them to you directly. I know Blomsaft, honestly, I always feel bad. Yeah, congrats for that. Yeah, so Fenner J. Fenner, congratulations. Now, there was obviously 3 prizes to go from High to Cants. So I'll announce the first one, which was the Mini Outworld from High to Cants. So the winner of the Mini Outworld from High to Cants is Bradley Harrelson, or otherwise known as Anson Pets. So congratulations, you've won the Mini Outworld from High to Cants. Again, message me, things like that. I'll get that straight over to you. To be honest, I think he's just going to message you directly. So maybe just send him a message and let him know that you've won, and I'll confirm it with him as well. That's probably just as good. And then number 2 was the Foundation Nest Starter Kit with an additional Mini Outworld. The person who won that was Jason Walker. So congratulations, Jason. You've just won the Foundation Nest Starter Kit with the additional Mini Outworld from High Tech Ants. So what I'll do, actually, I'll put the names of them and then pin them just in case I'm saying things wrong. I think Jason Walker's pretty straightforward, but I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. But congratulations, Jason. Yeah, absolutely. Keep the hype going. We'll keep the hype going. The next one was prize number 3, which was the Medium Nest V3 with a temperature monitor. The one I showed on my last stream, I got it wrong. That was the larger nest I've got. But either way, it's the mini nest, or medium nest, sorry, V3 with the temperature monitor in. So yeah, but the winner of that one was Big Ross. So congratulations, Big Ross. You won that one. I'm going to put Big Ross in here. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Probably shouldn't need to pin that, but it's just so you know the name of it. So that was that one. Now, the Micro Exotics, this one was the Armadillium Klubi Dubrovnik. This was a colony of isopods. They're absolutely stunning. I don't know if you've recently seen one of my shorts, which was We Love Isopods, it was titled, but they were actually on the last end part of that short. And essentially, yeah, I kind of gave people a little sneak peek of them, like an Easter egg, we'll say. And you have won them. I think there was about 10 to 12 in total in there as well. So just enough to start up your own colony of them, which is great. But the winner of that is Happy Ant UK. So congratulations, Happy Ant UK, otherwise known as Callum. He actually speaks Callum, so well done. I know you keep some bioactive setups, so you can, put them to good use. I'm actually looking at them right now, and congratulations. You've just won yourself that. The other prize was from myself, which was kind of based around, whatever custom terrarium you wanted me to make. So yeah, message me to the winner of this, and I'll make some sort of mini terrarium to your design, however you want it to look. I won't pin that there. I'll just put Happy Ant, I won something. You have, Happy Ant. You're a spanner as well for the channel. So to be fair, I mean, a lot of the people in here, the people who are always on the streams and things, you have a high chance, because I think you've all entered every single competition. I was just saying, obviously, about Ants Junior. I think Ants England, who's a spanner, won my 100 sub giveaway. She won something in one of them ones, but it is completely at random. So, you know, I kind of have no control over it. Congrats, happy Ants. Be happier. Yeah. The losing streak has ended. I know. But yeah, congrats. But basically, the little customized terrarium from me, or made to your liking, was incredible inverts and other animals, otherwise known as Phil. So congratulations, Phil. You won yourself like a custom terrarium from me. So you are in. I think you're in my in a group with me somewhere, or you've messaged me before as well. So just message me, Phil. I'll sort it out. Just message me privately, and we'll get that going. And again, if you want to keep like a founding colony in here, you can, which is absolutely fine. And just so you all know, after the announcements I'll have a few questions answered and things, but it's not going to be a huge long stream today. I just wanted to sort of announce the winners, do it live, because I did do the sort of announcement of what prizes are live, so I thought I may as well do this live as well. But I'm going to actually just quickly type the winner in there. So incredible, typing with one hand like an old person here, inverts and other animals. He also has a YouTube channel, so if you haven't checked him out, go and check him out. I'll pin it there. He has mostly tarantulas and those sorts of things, but it's always a good channel to check out, especially if you like Bioactive and things like that. So the next ones, we had 3 prizes in total. Sorry, 4 for Ants HQ. So the 4 prizes from Ants HQ. Prize 1 was a £10 gift voucher. Prize 2 was a £20 gift voucher. Prize 3 was a £30 gift voucher. And prize 4 was the 3-queen MYRMICA RUGINODIS colony with 100+ workers. So anyone who was wanting to get into iron keeping, would have had a good chance to get a really nice colony. Thanks, Callum, for pinning that there. Did I? Yeah, that's great. So the prize 1, £10 gift voucher, that goes to Kevin Fordy. Again, I'll put that in there. Kevin Fordy, typing like an old man. There we go, Kevin Fordy. So congrats, Kevin Fordy. You've won yourself a £10 gift voucher for Ants HQ. Obviously, you can put that to good use with anything. Again, I'm pretty sure there's a few things we're probably looking at in the store entering that one. Yeah. Yeah, I know. What yummy. I know, and Matters, Auntie Matters. So, Auntie Matters is actually one of my. I think you were my second Patreon alongside and Antics. So, thank you very much while you're here. I want to thank you on stream. And I will be hosting. I don't know if you got the message, but I will be hosting sort of like lives like this, but with just my patrons in Discord once or twice a month, where you can chat with me directly. We can just have a little conversation. I can show you some setups. I'll give you advice, anything like that. But that, sort of perks of being a patron as well. And if you ever need an advice or anything, I'll always be first to message you back, as soon as I can. But it's just so you know. But yeah, anyway, Kevin Fordy won the £10 voucher. Prize 2, £20 gift voucher was Joe Warden. So congratulations, Joe Warden. There we go. So I'm going to Joe Warden and pin that. But yeah, Joe Warden, congratulations. You've won yourself a £20 gift voucher for Ants HQ. Prize 3 is the £30 gift voucher. And the £30 gift voucher has been won by Mark the Spider Guy. So Mark, congratulations, Mark. You have won the £30. Mark the Spider Guy. I think that's right. Isn't he Exotic England? Is he? Is Joe Warden Exotic England? Let me know. If he is, just let me know. I think, is he? Can I see it in there in the chat? Congrats, Mark, the Spider Guy. Yeah, so obviously Mark is obviously the Spider-Man, but either way, it's nice to, start the hobby. I don't know if you have got any ant colonies, but I know he's been wanting some ant colonies, a way to start it up. So the £30 is, it's going to probably get you a nest in an easy colony like Lasius niger. He is. Oh, okay, so that's good to know, actually, newbie ant keeper. I always feel bad when I have to say Nubian keeper. Please, I need this RUGINODIS. I'm so sorry, everyone. It wasn't. So the last prize was a free queen with 100 plus workers. And the person who actually won that was Scott's Inverts. I actually featured on a live with Scott lately. He has been telling me he wants to have an ant colony as well. But he won the 3 queen, 100 workers, Scott's Inverts. So congratulations. You won yourself the 3 queen MYRMICA RUGINODIS colony with 100 plus workers. I think he's actually on a live now, so he probably hasn't even seen this. But congratulations, Scott. You've won yourself that colony. The next one was Aesthetic Ants. This one was actually a £50 gift voucher for his store. So the winner of the £50 gift voucher for that was Gecko Ants. I believe Gecko Ants, you're actually in here as well. So congratulations, Gecko. Much love. I'm going to put it in there. Gecko Ants. I assume that's because you keep geckos and ants. Gecko Ants. There we go. There we are. Gecko Ants. So congratulations, Gecko Ants. You've won yourself a £50 gift voucher from Aesthetic Ants. The way that probably works is just message him directly and he'll sort that out for you. Big Ross has appeared. So yeah, you won the medium nest V3 with the temperature monitor from High Tech Ants. So I think, as I've mentioned to a few other people, just message him directly. Let him know you've won my competition. I'll confirm it and he'll get those sent out to you. So that's great. Well done, Gecko Ants. Yeah, well done, Gecko. Well done, everyone. All the winners so far. Well done. The next one was the £50 foods for you. So basically live food, things like that. I know they do have other things on their website, which obviously they can supply to you as well. But yeah, anyway, so the £50 foods for you was Ants Knowledge. So congratulations, Ants Knowledge. You've obviously won a £50 gift voucher for live food, that sort of thing. But just message me. Did I even join the giveaway, Blomstaff? Absolutely. There was actually, I think, in total, so you all know, the entries, there was about 85 in total. Some people didn't have like a YouTube where they were like, look, can I message you on here or do it on the Instagram? So I did that. But anyway, I included a few more people who couldn't, so I just felt bad. I want as many people to be in the competition as possible. So yeah, there was about 85, but there was 16 prizes, so it wasn't that slim a chance. It was like a 1 in 5 chance of winning. But yeah, so £50 gift voucher for Ants Knowledge on the foods for you as well. So you won't have to worry about live food for quite a while. But yeah, Blanky, congrats, son. Who's Blanky? Who's Blanky? I need to know. Yeah, and the final one, which was the £25 gift voucher from Northampton Reptile Centre, was Unusual Pets, otherwise known as Leah. So, Vincent, I'm Joe Warden. Oh, yeah, okay, that confused me. Yeah, so Exotic England, Joe Warden, you won a £20 gift voucher from Ants HQ. I didn't even know you were Exotic England, so I do apologise. I always feel rude when I don't know people's YouTubes as well. This is what I mean. I tend to get like people's actual names, all the YouTube channels, for the competitions. But anyway, so £50 foods and knowledge. And yeah, Unusual Pets is the winner, Leah, for the Northampton Reptile Centre. So that was all the prizes. And all the winners have been announced. So the Ant Lady, £25 Ants Junior, Ant Davy, £25 Martin Lyle, Ant Antics, £25 or natural setup is Dazza. Wakushi is Fenner J Fenner, which was the £50 voucher. Mini Outworld from High Tech Ants was Bradley Harrelson, Anson Pets. 2 was Foundation Nest Starter Kit with the Mini Outworld was Jason Walker. Medium Nest V3 with the temperature monitor was Big Ross. Micro Exotics, colony of Armadillium Klugli Dubrovnik was Happy Ant UK. My individual terrarium that I'll be making for someone was Incredible Inverts and Other Animals. So Phil, you've won, the little customized terrarium from me. Ants HQ, Kevin Fordy, you won £10. Joe Warden, which is found now is actually Exotic England. You won £20. Mark the Spider Guy, you won £30. Scott's Inverts, you've just joined in. You've just got here, but you won the 3 queen MYRMICA RUGINODIS colony. with 100+ workers, and you have been mentioned you wanted a colony to start with, and it's a great one to start with because I know you're into bioactive setups, and if you follow the channel, you know that mine are in a bioactive setup. So yeah, aesthetic ants, £50 voucher was won by Gecko Ants. I believe you're from the Netherlands as well. That's what I put the countries as well near the winners' names. Ants Knowledge was the £50 Foods for You. And Unusual Pets, you won the Northampton Reptile Centre voucher, which was for £25. So, again, thank you all for entering the competition. Thank you all for being here, being awesome. I wouldn't have got this far without you all. And, again, just remember that there will be another giveaway at 2K subscribers, so don't be disheartened. I always feel super guilty, as much as Ants England's confirmed I shouldn't feel bad, because either way I'm trying to give things away, sort of spending my own money and things like that. But I always feel bad. I want everyone to win who supports the channel. But the more you share, the more you like, comment, let people know about the channel, the more chance I am, and I'm going to get to 2K soon. I've had like 170 subs plus in the last 2 weeks, which is absolutely crazy, by the way. But that's my next milestone, 2K. So I will be doing another little giveaway then. So if you haven't won this time again, you've got chances to win the next one. But that was pretty much it for today's live stream. What I'm going to do though is just ask anyone in the chat here, while I'm here and while you're in the chat, because we've still got 15 people here, is basically what any questions you've actually got for me while I'm here, because I was thinking it was going to run for about half an hour. So if has anyone got any questions at all they want to ask me, it doesn't have to be about and setups, anything, just general stuff. It can be about setups. So if you're thinking about setting up a new colony, if you've actually had something in mind with the voucher you're going to use, and you think actually I need some advice on something I'm going to be setting up, then now is the time to ask me that question. Exotic England, don't thank me, honestly. Thank you for being a supporter. Can't thank you all enough. I'm just going to quickly have a little catch up on chat as well, because I was just announcing that all. I'm pretty sure you're all just super excited to know about who won or what who the winners are. So we've got Scotty won some. Congrats, Unusual. Congrats to all winners. Everyone's just congratulating anyone. You're all so lovely, honestly, and that's why I love this channel, honestly. The amount of support everyone gives each other is great. The community. And Junior, don't thank me, honestly, mate. I appreciate your support. When you hover over your name, I'm pretty sure it says you've been a subscriber for like 9 months, so you're an absolute OG to the channel. And I'm getting a lot more people, and seeing a lot more of that as well. When I do look at my analytics, I do see who's been following me and consistent commenters and things like that. So it goes a long way. You and people are a bad influence, absolutely. Callum's right though. You'll have your hands full. They're a great species to have, especially one of the first species to have. Just because they've got such a good personality. A lot of people are thinking what you're going on about, but each ant colony or all ants have different personalities. It's so true what they say. And they will keep you on your toes. Just keep that setup nice and humid, and I promise you they won't even try and escape. I've never had any try and escape because I've kept it humid, and that's about it really. Nice and damp soil, damp to the touch, not damp so it's soggy. Scott the ant keeper. Scott, you're going to be in trouble. Yeah. Diana escaped ants for Tara to deal with Scott. Let's have a go at this. I'll check a few of the giveaway. Spider, that's absolutely fine, Scott. The 2K giveaway I hope is coming soon, and I'm hoping to get even more retailers involved. I hope, but I'll always do my best to try and get as many people involved as I can. Any signs of the baby coming? Nothing yet. We were thinking it may have been yesterday and the day before, but Joe's actually in this chat now said no sign of the baby yet. So no, we're getting pretty close. I think I've mentioned I'll be doing a lot more lives leading up to it, because actually editing videos takes the time it would for a live. Then worrying about hashtags, and anyway, I tend to find doing lives is a little bit easier now than going out my way and spending a couple hours editing a video, as opposed to just popping up on a live and chatting with all you guys. And I always think it's more personal as well. What is your favorite type of video to film, Ryan? Oh, okay. That's a good question, actually. I'd say like update videos. Reason being, it's always really good to see how the colony is developing. I always find it, sort of really satisfying, especially like like my CREMTOGASTER SCUTELLARIS. I just find it really nice that you can see that development throughout your videos, even when you you kind of don't notice it yourself so much because it's obviously your channel and you're around the ants all the time, so you don't really see it as much. But when I looked at like say my CREMTOGASTER from video 1 to video 2, like the growth was crazy. So I always think like update videos on colonies is really satisfying for me to make, just so I can sort of let you know how it's developing, whether that's good, whether that's bad. My next update for my CREMTOGASTER is actually not going to be sort of as a happier video as I would have liked. So sorry, Happy, it's not going to be happy. It was a bit of a disaster I had with these, and it was down to myself. I didn't do enough research behind wooden nests and CREMTOGASTER SCUTELLARIS, and I have really paid the price for it. They're doing absolutely fine now. The setup that they're in, the iPad's actually rested on it right now, but it's got a lid. So they are coming back and they're kicking back from it. But at first for me it was a little bit guttering because I saw it go from like 7 workers to 600, 700 workers, and then I had a big crash, and now we're starting to get there again. So it's always like devastating when things like that happen, but they're coming on really well now. So I couldn't be more happy about that. I'm sure I would have won, but I just won all of the giveaways, hopefully. Hey, hopefully, mate. Hopefully, Blomstaff. I really do hope. Ryan, you fancy a collab? I would love to collab, Scott. So just message me. Hope you're all well, Josie. All doing good. Hope everyone is well. I'm great, thank you. Oh, bless her. She's a keeper. Yeah, exactly, Scott. That's it. Same with spiders and different personalities. It's why I actually really wanted some like jumping spiders, because I see that they have like really cool little inquisitive personalities, and it's something that's a lot smaller that you wouldn't really have to worry about like a tarantula, because they are tiny. Like you have spiders in your house. I'm pretty sure people have had spiders in the house that they've seen, and it's never like a concern. Whereas I think that if a tarantula got out and it was in the corner of the room, you see the size of it, I would absolutely pat myself, if I'm honest. Cricket instead of from StreamYard, there's a massive log with comments on StreamYard. Oh, that's good to know, actually, Scott. That's really good to know because I am slightly delayed. So that's slightly delayed. When's the channel members starting up? Channel members starting up. I want to join. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Any Paludarium chapter or some videos on the line. Antimatters, yes. So I've been recording for the last few months. To be honest, the Trapjaw colony themselves, I did suffer from a few of them falling into the water section. What I did to sort of counteract that is I added a bunch of floating plants in, which I've noticed them have fell in, and they can get onto the floating plants and get back up to the land. They have shifted the nest from where they originally nested to another part of the setup. So I think that's the reason why a couple of them probably, maybe fell into the water, because during that move. But I will be doing an update. I posted like a short, I think it was only 1 minute, just saying like a misty day in the Paludarium where you can see the Trapjaw taking like a mealworm, that sort of thing. But either way, there will be an update coming on them. It's going to be around the 20th of November. I've currently got videos scheduled until the 14th of November. So that'll probably be the next one I edit and get on there ready. The child's due the 11th, so I'm trying to get videos lined up ready for then. And I'll be filling in any gaps with lives that in the meantime. But yeah, definitely the progression videos that are my favourite. I sort of went on an absolute tangent there. He went back to the catch up. What's the next video going to be? Next video I think is on Sunday, which is the first order. MYRMICA RUGINODIS. Obviously they've gone into hibernation now. I've already got that on there ready for 6:30, but I've already got that on there now. And it's scheduled, but they're in hibernation, so they're a little bit slower. There's not as much activity. When I used to feed them, used to get absolutely swarmed. People used to say that they love the fact that when they're fed, they just absolutely swarm the food. They are still eating, but they're not swarming it as much as they used to. So But now it's kind of like the isopod show in that tank, because there's so many isopods that it's absolutely nuts. My morning gecko has come out. I didn't even get that on the video, the update video, which is frustrating, but I've seen in the last few days. There's a few more eggs in there as well. So you know, I was actually going to go out and get another one, just so they had, you know, an extra companion inside there and he wasn't alone. But I think the eggs are pretty much due to hatch soon. So he will, as long as, you know, they can get away from him at first until they become friends. What did I do? I do absolute rant. When you monetize, you get channel members, Ryan. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I'm currently in the process of monetizing it, so I did hit it. I did hit monetize. Gecko Ants, did I miss anything? Yeah, Gecko Ants, you won the £50 voucher from Aesthetic Ants. So congratulations, mate. I don't know if you've seen me when I announced it, but you won the £50 gift voucher from Aesthetic Ants. So congratulations. Time loss of ants eating a mealworm would be great. Love those. Love those. Yes, they're really, really cool. To be honest, mine now tend to just drag it straight into the tunnels and then eat them in the tunnels. So, you know, actually physically getting a good time lapse of them is quite difficult, because they normally always just drag them straight to the tunnel. Once they're in there, you don't see them. You just see them all around the sort of tunnel entrance eating it. And then that's pretty much it. Oh, that's great news. First time you was winning a giveaway. Well, it's all my pleasure. It's my pleasure. So, no worries. Love morning geckos. Mine annoys when they get sprayed down. Yeah, I've noticed. Absolutely love that. Love being sprayed down. Mine, he hangs around in the top left corner where it's more humid, and there's like condensation on the glass. So yeah, he does stay there. Congrats, Joey. Congrats, Gecko. Maculatus for 50. So you've had your eye on what you want. That's good. Anscapes, love you, bro. Hey, no worries. The love goes back. The love goes back. Congrats to all winners. Much love, Ryan, for the giveaway. Much love, Scott. Everyone, honestly, thank you very much. And again, shout out to Anti Matters for being, you know, my first Patreon, as well as Ant Antics. But as you'll probably all know, he's, you know, supporter of the channel anyway. You know, and he's a great guy. So if you haven't checked Ant Antics out or seen the natural setups that are on his store, go and check them out. I only have one, Scott. I only got the one. So I've got a few eggs in there now. I think there's about 5 eggs in there. One of them's literally just about to burst. It's huge, and I really am hoping, you know, that it all goes well for it and it doesn't get eaten by anything. But I think it'll be fine. Anscapes, how do I get the code then? So what the best thing to do is just message Aesthetic Ants directly. Tell them you've won the competition. He'll then message me and confirm that it is in fact you who's won the competition. You know, because I imagine some people might try and message him saying they've won. I don't know. I don't think people are like that. But I've only got the one, Scott. 19 snake vivs. Ooh, how big's your house? Jeez. How big are the vivs, Anton? Joey, yeah, we're going to notice the love humidity. What type of setup have you got him in at the moment? Is it just a test tube setup? How many workers, queens? That would be good to know. As Ryan and not Ryan the dad. I know Ants England. You know, it's super exciting. We're sort of going through that stage now where it could happen at any moment. And yeah, we are getting really excited for it. We're already car seats are done. Everything's in the car. The room's set up. So it's just a case of waiting for it, you know, to come into the world and become the next Anscapes Junior. Yeah, after the stream. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. 2-foot cubes. Oh, that's awesome. Green tree, python room. Man, that's so cool. I'd love to have a snake again. I used to have a corn snake when I was younger. Nothing serious, but I'll have to organise getting a couple of babies to you. Separate babies, other with mother will bite the tails off. Oh, okay. Separate babies, mother will bite the tails off. Right, okay, that's good to know, Scott. I'll have to separate them. I mean, they are in a big setup. You know, it was just heavily planted and quite dense. So I'm hoping that they'll be okay. Just a test tube, 1 queen, 8 workers. At that stage, I'd add them into like a little natural setup or something. You know, something like a little tiny terrarium, something like that. But if you do, just bear in mind, you know, get some soil that holds humidity, holds the moisture. Make sure that natural setup was also great. Natural setup was also great. Yeah, it was. You know, if you haven't seen it, then, you know, go and check it out in his store. But yeah, just keep it humid. Have the soil damp to the touch, but not soggy. So when you push it, water seeps through. Just have it enough so that you know that when you do press it down, mud sticks to your finger, but not so much that it's wet. And you'll get used to it. You'll understand what I mean when you get it anyway. But yeah, just make sure it's nice and humid, because I love humidity. What I would also do is, before you move them in, leave it running for like 2 or 3 weeks, and that way it just lets the bacteria develop in the soil. You know, and that way, you know, if you do ever have a mold outbreak, which you may not, it will get handled a lot quicker. But make sure you've got springtails and isopods in there. But I think MYRMICA as a species love natural setups more than anything else, especially over you know, like your acrylic nests, because I don't know, I've always just thought that you know, they really do love humidity, and the best way to do that is to get them in a natural setup as well, because you're also able to control the humidity or how damp the soil is in certain levels or certain parts of that setup. So just make sure you do something like that. They were having a meltdown. Oh, much love, Scott. I hope he's okay. Will be when I manage to film them. Well, yeah. So you'll have to send me a photo of that, Anton, actually. Bit of an update. That'd be pretty cool to see. Epic. I got to go, Ryan. Thank you. Hey, no problems, mate. Good to have you here. Join with the Antpod from Anhol, we're talking about natural setups. I would really like the Antscapes. Join the Antpod from Anhol for talking about natural setups. If I get an invite, I'd love to join. But you know, I think you know, I don't know what my time's like at the moment. You know, in terms of getting on other people's lives and things. I always try and always will try my best to get onto a live if I can. But I'm thinking about doing like a Patreon live as well. So if anyone has YouTube channels and you're a patron of mine, you also join the live, like Ann Holther, Urban Antkeeper, and Anton O'Rourke did last week. I think that would be really cool to get patrons on here. It also gives you guys a little bit of recognition. You might have bigger channels than me. That doesn't really matter. I just think that everyone with a channel, you know, should be able to get on the live with me at some point, especially patrons and supporters of the channel. You know, so that always be really cool. I was telling, I think it was Anson Pets the other day. It'd be cool to get him on here as well, because he's been a supporter and he's got his own channel. So I will be getting him on at some point. Right, I think I just added you on Facebook. Can give you a secret pick. Awesome, sounds good, Anton. Yep, definitely. I'll have to check that out after the stream. At what amount of workers should I move my Mesobarbarus colony out of their test tube? Bullseye, I've never kept Mesobarbarus before. But I can imagine if it's anything like most species, you're probably talking 50 plus. Got RUGINODIS from AnsHQ, or your fault. Thanks for your promo code. Hey, that's good. That's good. The hooks on the ceiling, Dan, is so when I can kill you at work and then bring you here and dry you out for some beef jerky. I'm obviously messing, but yeah, Dan, for my lights, I actually have to take them down when I do a stream, but I hand lights from them for my other setup. So they're sort of dispensed from like literally fishing line from those hooks above me. This side. Yeah, so they're hung from things from the ceiling. But yeah, so by the way, but yeah, that's awesome, Aga. That's really good to know as well. There's obviously like 12.5% off there. So if you are getting them, just bear that in mind. And you know, if you're unfortunate enough to not win the competition, you can get them anyway using that code. How much is 50 in euros? I'm not too sure. What I think you're from the Netherlands, aren't you? I always thought you did euros there. I don't know. I'm getting confused. But yeah, it's about £45. Yeah, springtime. I don't think in the animal room it's very safe with glass tanks everywhere. One's full of water, some full of fire ants, trap jaws, and imagine. Yeah, springtime. But yeah, that's what they're for, Dan. Never want to give away. Oh, I'm sorry, Nubian Keeper. Like I said, there will be a 2K giveaway soon where, you know, you'll have another chance to enter. You know, I would really like that. Antscapes, join the Ampod. So Gecko Ants, yeah, just message Ant Hollifer for me. Tell him you want me on the live. That would be pretty cool if you want me to be there. I'm not going to do that and infringe on his lives if he doesn't want me. I bet they went up about 9 months ago. It was actually like two months ago or something. I put them up when I decided that I wanted some more plants sort of immersed from that setup, because I was limited with them being on lower lights. I was having to trim them like every 3-4 days, but I really like how they look when they are sort of all over the place. I just think it looks a lot cooler. So I added them up about 2 months ago, and then I was able to not worry about as much maintenance, and to me, I like it more. But George Hans, would you go big or go home with some setups like he does? Ropes along the ceiling. No, I wouldn't really do anything like that. Reason being, I mean, I have big setups. Like this one here behind me is 3.5 foot. That one there is a 4 foot setup. I've got 2 like terrariums by the side of me, which are both 2 foot each as well. Another 2.5 foot one for my millipedes. So I do have like fairly decent sized setups. One down here, which is like 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot, etc. But they're not set up yet. So I do like to have like large setups, but either way, I would never do anything like that. Plus, it kind of limits me to what I can put in there, and what I can build. But for the now, I'm going to be doing, on my next build, is going to be my dart frogs. So that's going to be what I'll be starting soon. And I'm really excited to just sort of get that built. To be honest, I've been sort of putting it off for a while, getting caught up on videos, updates, and things like that, which I now am slightly. I'm about 2 weeks ahead. So if there's anything I don't mention on them, at least it gets some more footage to keep them rolling in the meantime. I make tiny terrariums compared to yours. Hey Finn, I mean, I make tiny terrariums too. Quite a lot of tiny terrariums as well. Like little candle jars that I've used, and sort of put them into mini terrariums, and then use it or put ant colonies in there, which is pretty cool. Founding colonies of like Lasius niger, those sorts of things. I actually got a few from Ants England, and 5 of those are in like tiny little mini setups, which are doing absolutely great. Little terrariums, and some of them are still in test tubes. So I was going to do my own little experiment, which was going to be acrylic nests versus natural nests, see in development, see which they actually prefer. And I think Lasius niger would be the perfect sort of colony to do that with, sort of like natural versus acrylic. And hopefully, I can maybe prove a point there, in terms of natural cells. But I know acrylic nests have always worked, tried and tested methods, as well as, wire tongue nests as well. But I went, and I'm scared they escape, and I don't have a space anymore. About 23 bits, 2 racks, and an incubator later. Well, Anton, you don't necessarily have to have a big setup. You can get certain colonies which don't really grow to a certain amount. Some stay around 200, 500 workers, but exactly, happy ants. Anton, no excuses. I'm going to pin that. Get some. Until you get them, you never know. And especially at first, when they're a founding colony, it'll take months anyway for them to develop. CREMTOGASTER were just absolutely crazy and boomed massively for me. So, I think they are a fast species though, which I actually didn't really know at the time. I just thought they were really, really cool. What about escaping? Yeah, you can always get lids, flu-on barriers, things like that, which always help. Great competition. Unscapes, keep up the good work. Hey, thank you, Neil. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. It means a lot, mate. Thank you. Who won? Unfortunately, I don't think you actually won anything, Neil. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I've mentioned to everyone else at 2K, I'll be doing another one, and we'll be there soon. We'll be there, in no time. Yeah, olive oil, olive oil or Vaseline people use. But I use this one called Anti-Slip. I can't remember where it was from. They come in like a little thing like this. It's called Anti-Slip. I think it's from like BritishAnts.com. Someone might know in the comments below, and if you know, please put it. But it's called Anti-Slip, and it's honestly, I've used it for like loads of setups. It works unreal. Ryan, answer to Happy Ant, please. Oh, it's Happy. You missed my question. As well at the same time, so I didn't hear. Oh, this is what you've won. A colony of Armadillo McClugie Dubrovnik isopods, which are the like clown isopods. They're absolutely stunning, mate. I don't know if I can get it so you can see them in the side here. Can you see them there? Yeah? No? Yeah, you can see them. Really, really cute. Handsome as anything. But yeah, there's about 10 to 15 in there, something like that. So that's what you've won. There you go. Sorry. But yeah, I know you keep some bioactive setups as well, Callum. So you can add these to that and obviously get your own colony going, or just keep your colony going and then, you know, send me some. That would be pretty cool. I was looking at them the other day. Yeah, they're absolutely awesome, honestly, man. They really are beautiful isopods. I did an unboxing video that they weren't on there, but it was one of the species I was keeping an eye on and I wanted, but they're yours now, so I'm going to have to, unfortunately, watch them leave. And I'll send them out to you directly. So just send me your address on, you know, Instagram or Facebook or something, and I'll get them posted out this week, straight to you. Clown ISO is gorgeous. Yeah, Drew, they're absolutely gorgeous. They really are cute. I'm just sort of looking at them now, thinking, yeah, I wish I had them, but it is what it is. Now happy is finally happier. Yeah, EXO, my man. Amazing, looking at them the other day. No, that's really good, man. I'm glad you were looking at them. Congratulations. I'll breed them and send you some. You better. Hi, Exotic England. Welcome back. Finn Smith, I've just started a small spring tame colony. What do you have? Any recommendations on what other isopods I could keep? Generally, isopods are quite easy to keep. What I would say is avoid something like Cubaris at first, because they're a little bit more fragile. Cubaris in particular, they like very particular soil, being like, you know, humid and damp and things like that, and they're a little bit fussier, whereas most of the other species, like Porcellio or Armadillium, they just do really well. Porcellio, again, a little bit dry on the dry side, but what I tend to do, if I have my tub, I'll water half of it, leave the other half dry, and then the other half I'll water that half, and then they have a choice, you know, if they want to go into more humidity or more dry soil. And generally, you'll check on them and they'll be absolutely crazy. Don't get dairy cows that breed too much. I have got them, and they're absolutely booming, which was the Porcellio scaber dairy cows. So they're like a lot more colourful than the Laevis, Laevis, but they're like a third of the price. But the scabers are like, they're just really, really bright and colourful. I absolutely love them, and you know, I wanted them, but they are the ones that are absolutely like booming in population. I put in like mini dried fish from Micro Exotics, and like literally the next day it was just a skeleton. So yeah, they just go absolutely crazy. I was thinking about doing that, actually, putting in like a fish in there or something, you know, from the market, organic, just putting it in and doing a time lapse on a fish, the ants and your isopods, and seeing what happens. Just a small colony. But yeah, Finn, beginner, I would definitely just say like Porcellio, them in particular, they're just super easy, and they're so rewarding as well, because you will see the development pretty quick. You'll see the next generation of workers starting, but especially something like dairy cows, they're super, super cool. Earwigs as feeder, they're basic cockroaches. I wouldn't personally go for earwigs. I know that they have quite a good, I believe, I don't know what it is, but don't they have a really good defense mechanism against other small insects and can actually fight them? But it depends what you're feeding them for. And obviously, you know, if it's ants, then I always boil my feeders anyway before I feed them. Can't cope with the flies anymore. Yeah, so you will, if you have some of them tubs laying around, you will eventually get some fruit gnats. I've realised that myself now. I'm getting some fruit gnats, so I've plugged in like a few fly zappers around the house, just to get rid of them, and they have gone. But if you cut them, it's fine. Oh, okay, brilliant. Ants England box them and sell them. Not really. Ants England, the springtails will just boom and boom and boom. I don't know if you saw like my top tips on the millipede video, or how to keep them, but in my feeder tub I keep springtails in there too, because it has a lot of beneficial mites in there too, like soil mites, things like that. So what I would say is that if they're booming, it's only a good thing. They're just going to get rid of things. And also, if you have got ants with them, bear in mind that they will be hunting a few of them in particular, but you know, generally springtails will just hop away, hence the name springtails, and they'll be, you know, sort of evade that. But a lot of them will be getting eaten, or a lot more than you actually know. So I'd definitely just keep them in there. But yeah, you could box them and sell them. You could just buy some like compost from the shops, fill a few tubs, put some springtails in, like a little bit of soil, replace the soil, and then you've got a few little tubs there, setting off more colonies of springtails, and you can sell them on. Sold out everywhere. Yeah, I was thinking about selling them, but that's something for my site. You know, I'm opening my website soon. I've just been putting it off. But springtails from myself, which, you know, and again, I'll be selling beneficial soil mites, things like that. I'll be breaking it down into more finer things you can keep in your soil, which is absolutely fine. All right then, thanks, mate. But yeah, no problems, Finn. Porcelio though, and if you do want to, the best thing, Finn, is to get a couple of species like your powder orange, you know, your dairy cows, things like that, and then they will interbreed, and you'll get some absolutely mad colours. You'll get some crazy like breeding from them, which, you know, eventually you'll see it. It'll look awesome anyway. In an open tank to catapult face traps. What do you mean? Exotic England trap jaws. I'd just say heat, humidity, and slightly damp soil. They're not as fussy as RUGINODIS in terms of humidity, but I would just keep it heated, and so obviously just bear in mind, you know, where they're from. Okay, boxing and giving them free. Good try. But yeah, trap jaws jump. They do, but it's only really when they obviously release the jaws, and they can use it to get away, or they can use it to obviously hit prey as well. But mainly it's for escaping danger. But most of the time they'll be, you know, they're quite well. In fact, they're extraordinarily fast runners. I think it wasn't recorded one of the fastest land animals comparable to size or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Hope I'm not too late. Ants and pets. I'm sure you did. You won. Ants and pets. Let me just have a quick look. Ants and pets. I'll be guttering if you didn't, and I just said you did. Ants and pets. Yeah, you won a mini Outworld from High to Cants. I had you down as Bradley Harrelson. But yeah, ants and pets. So congratulations, you won a mini Outworld from High to Cants. So you're not late. Don't worry about it. I know you probably would have caught up on this anyway. But what I'll be doing is I'll be pretty much ending the stream. You know, again, I can't thank you all enough for the support. You're all absolutely awesome. The amount of people who entered the competition, and I think when I was checking actually the entries and the people who were already subscribed, I think it was like 95% of you were already subscribed to the channel. 90%, something crazy like that. So again, that goes a long way for me. It just shows me that the same people coming back to the channel, giving me the support, and you know, I love you all. You know, seriously, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I didn't expect this channel to sort of, I guess, gain as many followers as it did. Not really that matters, but I just think that, you know, someone doing setups like this and sort of not really expecting it kind of, it gives you that motivation to keep going. And you know, I've had so much positive feedback that you know, I absolutely love it. And I've even had a like on one of my photos from like Serpa Design, which is nuts. So you know, it's all going so well, and yeah, honestly, I can't thank you all enough. So now it's just sort of the road to 2K. And you know, if you have got spare time, remember, just, you know, watch some videos, share them anywhere, any platform. It always helps. Facebook or, you know, groups, things like that. If you share my videos, essentially what happens is we get to 2K quicker, and then you get another chance of getting in more competitions. But that is my next milestone, 2,000. Look at that. As happy I'm blowing trumpets, lol. Yeah, honestly, all of you are awesome. You're all awesome. So I can't thank you all enough. It's not like you're 4 hours. Yeah, so he liked my mountain paludarium that's behind me, which was like unreal. I shared it on my Instagram as well, because I was like over the moon that much. Recently, that same tank actually featured on Fluval Aquatics Instagram page, which was again like blew my mind. So I love you too, Callum. I love you too, and I do know it. Do you think Indian stick insects and isopods will be good together? Yeah, as long as you've got a lot of plant coverage, they don't really bother them at all. There's a lot of mixed views on things. Now, what I tend to find, if you've got them well fed, if your plants are doing well, and you know for a fact your plants can take some hits by getting leaves eaten, things like that, then you don't have to worry about sort of multi-species tanks. I've got stick insects. I've got isopods, ants, beetles, grubs, superworms, geckos, everything in this one tank, and they're all getting along in harmony. You do tend to find that anything on the same level as each other will have more engagement than others. By that I just mean your isopods will have more engagement with your ants. So it's one of them things, and they will. But now they've actually got a relationship with them where they help them clean up in the nest. You do see them using the same tunnels, the same parts of the nest as the RUGINODIS. So I just think it's generally one of them things where just as long as there's enough space, enough coverage, plants, things like that, you'll be absolutely fine mixing them together. People even say isopods chew scorpions, which I have, and they haven't. So I just think you need to have that coverage, and you'll be absolutely fine. So it's Exotic England's birthday as well, and he won. Hey, it's lucky I got a win on it. Oh, it was meant to be, man. That's awesome. Happy birthday. I'm glad I could give you a present. But yeah, definitely Finn. Keep them together. I imagine you're doing a collab with Serve Design in future. I wish. I really, really wish. And I say that because he's literally inspiration to me. Every single thing he does and touches is unreal. It really is. But yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Anthony, if you message me on Instagram and I can work out how to separate some sprinklers from us, I'll send you some. Anne Singling, she's a legend, honestly. She's an absolute legend. Got some. Now then, Hood, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Yo, Hood, you say? I was just saying that. It said something like, "Hey, we hate AC or something." I was like, "Wow, okay." Thanks, Joy, man. That means a lot, man. Thank you. I want to call out tonight, guys. No wine. That's a shame, Hood. That's a shame. But yeah, I mean, this whole thing on AC, I'm not really getting involved in it. I know it is what it is, but it's also the main reason a lot of people did get into ant keeping. So I guess we just have him to thank for that. I guess the community itself kind of developed from that. So regardless, I know there's a lot of controversialness going around with it. I'm never going to get involved in it. I have my say if people ask me directly. I think there's a difference between him and someone like Lights Camera Ants, who, visibly does very disturbing things for views. He does, but he hides it under the rug a little more. But that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, so I'm not going to say much more than that. I just think it is what it is. It's frustrating, of course it is. But and the more people say things like that, oh no, absolutely, Hudge, yeah, I'm glad you had your say. I just think the more we all talk about it, the more it snowballs for him and actually creates more for him. So if we just cut ties like you would with anyone in real life. If they're being a certain way, I just think we cut ties with it, and then that should hopefully stop his algorithm creating more views. He's got the booze on it. But I love you all. Honestly, I absolutely love you all. Thank you. And now we do have the road to 2,000 on, and I can't wait to announce what the giveaway is for that. One of those giveaways is going to be my body. My body. Not really, obviously, but I'm going to put everything I can into that giveaway as well and more. Because again, it's a huge milestone. Landscapes get at it. I don't have the space all the time for a colony like that. I wish I could, and to be honest, I know I could probably do something okay with that. But for now, I'm just not really thinking about anything like that. I know I've thought about it a lot, keeping Atta. I really want to make a naturalistic setup for them, and I know I've already done a lot of research behind it because I was doing it for Ant Antics, I was going to go down to his, like, one of his escape rooms or his sort of studio and make that setup. So I've done loads of research about native plants to, you know, where they're from, the type of soil they live in, all sorts of things. Believe me, like, massive details just to get that environment right for them. So I would love to do that, but for the time being, I don't know. And I've got that many natural setups around. If they ever escaped, I can imagine that I wouldn't have any natural setups around because they just eat all the plants. But yeah, that's all it is. It's mainly time. Do make your smash meant to be your 1,000 giveaway, but you're already on 1.17k, killing it, bro. Thank you, mate. Thank you, man. Yeah, I was just saying that I didn't expect it to be how it is, so thank you. Anyone who isn't subbed as well, make sure you go over to Ant's Hood and subscribe to his channel. He's an absolute legend. His content's awesome as well, you know. And if you are really into Ants, then go and check it. Understand the time thing. I'll win that one. You can have him. Definitely understand the same thing. Get it. That's a free wall there. Get it glass. Yeah, it's a full free wall. You're right. I know I should. He's mine. My better half saying he's mine. Josie might not let him go. I know. Oh gosh. Don't thank me, mate. Honestly, I mean what I say, buddy. I really do. Is that? You are the perfect keeper for us. Thanks, mate. It means a lot. But yeah, you know, don't thank me, Ants Hood. I do mean what I say. So Ants England, everyone here now. So we've got like Hood, England, IKEA, Happy, Joy, my better half, Finn. No, everyone in this chat right now. Anton, you're all great. I love you all. There's obviously some other people who are in here. Aga as well. Aga CS Slack. I hope I said that right. Nubian Keeper, Ant Norway. You're all legends. And if you haven't subbed to the channels, then go and sub to the channels. Ant Norway always confused me because there's two Ant Norways, so I have to put in the giveaway line like Ant Norway Shield and then Ant Norway Ant, because like the logos are slightly different. One's like a shield, one's like an ant. So I always have to do that. Stop myself from getting confused. Ants and pets, much love, much love. But anyway, congratulations to all the winners, guys. You know, stick around for the future videos. I think this week I've got one scheduled for Wednesday, which is only a silly short, and then I've got the RUGINODIS update on Sunday. So I'm pretty excited to get that to you guys. Actually, no, I think it's the update on how everything turned into a disaster for my CREMTOGASTER. Oh, that was sick rhymes. Didn't even mean to. But let me just check. So next one is 7th of November at 6:30, which is I had a disaster. It's called. You know, and it was a disaster. You'll see why. Lately, again, I'll just quickly touch on AC about obviously these wooden nests for his Campanotus. But for wooden nests, I wouldn't never use CREMTOGASTER. Even the people who you know, think it's fine, don't. If you're trying to contain them within something like mine, like a tank, which can be contained in there with the wood, perfect. But you know, if you're keeping them in wood, like a wooden nest with a, you know, an acrylic sort of screen on the front to look into, don't do it. They will chew straight through that, and you will have like a huge problem on your hands, like I did. And me and my better half, it was also, again, it's in the chat, spent like an hour trying to get ants individually with a piece of cotton bud and put him in the setup, and they did force my hand late at night, like 10 at night, to get it right. So yeah, we just have to be careful if you you know, keeping those in wooden nests. Tell me so I can rob them of their prizes. I'm definitely not going to tell you that, Ant Hood. Let him do the gas in area. That's the only reason I'm going. God, it's like, give me the gas, give me the gas. Almost perfect pronunciation. Hey! And yeah, I'm going to be trying to learn from the best ones. I mean, I'm not the best. I've been keeping them for like a year, well, over a year now, but not serious. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of great keepers. Ant Holther being one of them. The Ant Lady and Antix Wakushi, Ant's Hood as well, massive one. So if you ever want any knowledge on certain species, they're probably the people to go to. I have playlists of ants that I've kept and I've got. So you know, if you want to look at those, then or message me about them, then that's absolutely fine. But you know, that I think the best people are those types of people. Who's crushed his hands? Oh, I think yeah. So Hood basically would do a child soon, 11th of November, and I think they're all saying that she's going to crush my hand during birth. Catching any escape. So they are so helpful for catching any escape. An aspirator. Yeah, everyone kept telling me after that I needed to get the aspirator. And I used the Hoover after with the cloth over it, and it literally helped so much. You have no idea. I think it was actually Ants England who told me that. Oh my gosh, the difference picking up like one at a time and then dropping them in the setup like was crazy. It was absolutely crazy, the difference. And Antic's saying his ears are burning. They absolutely should be. Hopefully not you know, bleeding though, because I don't stop talking. But yeah, so anyone again who hasn't checked an Antic store, the new setups we've got on there, which what was in this competition, go and check it. Go and check it, because we're both pretty excited, you know, to roll that out for founding colonies, or you know, what I would say is probably more like your Temnothorax, which is absolutely fine. The stress with escaped, and so yeah, it is super stressful. Especially because you want, you know, I mentioned this at the start about development of the colony. So especially when you've got like 10 workers and you see 2 escape, you're like, oh, I'm down to wait, and you want to get them in, obviously without doing any damage and things like that. But I think the main thing is when you're at, you know, hundreds or thousands of workers and seeing, you know, a massive amount of things. I think Ant Holifer had one where his Mesobarbarus escaped, Mesobarbarus, and it was absolutely nuts. Like they were everywhere, all over his floor. There was a similar situation with me, apart from they were on the walls as opposed to the floor. So yeah, that was absolute nightmare. What was that? My husband delivered our second rule when the midwife left the room. Oh, that's crazy! Just going to pin that there. Absolute legend. I don't think I mean, as soon as the midwife leaves, I'll try and steal like the glory of that. I'll be like, right, you know, like gloves on. But everyone keeps telling me not to go down that end, so you know, but I will anyway. I have a smaller channel, if you don't mind me saying. It's flies, animals. Thanks for inspiring me to make it. Oh, dude, that's really nice. So yeah, anyone who's here now, follow Flies Animals. I'll be following you after this. Please message me on Instagram as well. Remind me, because after this I will be just sort of chillaxing, relaxing back with the better half. You know, so again, I can't thank you enough. Jesus, Ants England. All right, yeah, no way, it's amazing. Escaped answer a nightmare. I want Antics Caribara. Yeah, I want yellow crazy ants. So while we're here, you know, that's a next potential thing for my channel. Now I already have some ideas in mind on how to do them. So yeah, yellow crazy ants, please. I would really, really like those if you want to send them in my direction. That would be cool. Also, Mr. Hoodlaw, watching you guys almost 24/7. Oh, that's great. Thank you very much, Agar, as well. You're also great. You know, just for tuning in. You're a legend. Try bag if you don't buy them. Absolutely, I know. I will be, most likely. But for the time being, it's mainly on nappies. So that's the reason why I've delayed like my dart frogs and things. I'm going to get that built anyway, just because I'll have to let it like run for a month or so. Again, just for that development of the bacteria and things like that in the soil. Isopods to boom more, because I know when I add them in, the frogs will be eating the isopods as much as they can. So I will be sorting those out anyway. And so yours are reserved, buddy. There are heaps more on the way, but yours are in the incubator waiting for dispatch. Ooh! So we'll all get ready to see the update on Ant Hood's YouTube channel for the Caribara. Aga Sieslak. Said I was good before pronunciation. Saying, where are you from? London. Oh, that's cool. Okay, not far from. Do you have any ants yet? Ants Hood, yours reserved, but yeah, Ants Hood, and he's putting a love heart. Yeah, that's really cool, man. So yeah, everyone get excited for the update on them from Ants Hood's channel. Again, I can't thank you all enough. Honestly, I love you all. I will have to now end the stream. I always say this, and I always keep it going for like another hour. But this time I'm not going to, because I I am wanting to just spend a little bit of time with my better half. And you know, I've got some videos scheduled on there, because I'm talking about reserves on there. On there, Ants of Norway, Ants Norway. I say don't go. You see, now I feel bad. I have to stay for a bit longer. I'm sorry, Joe. See, everyone's telling me to stay, so I have to stay. Just kick the door down now. Like, no, don't go. Ants of Norway. Yeah, so that does help, actually. Ants of Norway. Don't apologise, mate, honestly. This, to be honest, the start was mainly me just thanking people, and then you know, announce the winners of the giveaway. So it's all good. And England's saying something that I can't repeat, because it's just hurt my feelings in ways that you'll never realise. Have a great night, Ryan and Josie. Thanks, Callum. Much love, much love. Flies Animals. Oh, so he's now on here as well. So Flies Animals, people go over to his channel and subscribe to him if you can. That will be awesome. You can see the better half tomorrow, lol. Yes, but I'm working till 7 tomorrow, so not as long as I'd like to see. Say before 9 till 7, and yeah, it's pretty early nights now being pregnant. Yeah, well, you're right, Answered. I was all just like dragging out now. I'm going to drag it out now, Answer England, because you said that. So ha ha ha. But yeah, what do you do for work? I always hate answering that question. So message me privately. I'll answer that question. Go with Attenborough's Empire of the Ants. I've seen that. Yeah, it's awesome. It really is a good documentary to watch. But anything with David Attenborough in, you know, is always awesome. But it really is good. But yeah, but as always from me, guys, I'm going to see if I can do this properly. Peace and love. I'm out. Oh, today again. Oh dear. Okay, peace.